the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra, the two expansion DLC areas for Pokemon Sword and Shield, which expanded the games for new areas, new characters, and of course, new Pokemon. Now, if you haven't watched my Shield nuzlocke of only using Ash's companion Pokemon, go watch it, if you really want to. But to be clear, it was the first video I ever made, and it has a giant watermark in the middle of the video. And at the time, I had no way of removing it. Anyway, back to this video, the rules are basically the same rules as I had in that video. Rule number 1, I'm not allowed to use held items. 2, if Pokemon faints, it's dead and I'm not allowed to use it. 3, I can't recatch the same Pokemon twice. And 4, potions and healed items are allowed. And with that, it's time to start the adventure. Here we go. When we arrive at the Isle of Armor, we meet Aviary, and he thinks that we're here to join the dojo. After a back and forth conversation, he wanted to battle. We beat him very easily, and he then says to avoid the Master Dojo in the middle of the island. So I obviously go straight to the dojo, but not before catching Comfey in the Fields of Honor.
I've got a great idea. We're going to name all of our Pokemon after Harry Potter characters. Because I feel like that would be fun. So this one's going to be called Luna.
After I capture a Starmie, I name Ron in Challenge Beach and a Pikachu in the Forest of Focus.
You're going to be called... well, you are a rat. So... Scabbers.
Then finally, I caught Heracross in the Training Lowlands, named Harry, and now, to be honest, I have a pretty stacked team in the first half of this. We are introduced to Honey, who leads us into the dojo, where we meet the Master Mustard, and he immediately challenges us to a battle. He leads with Mienfoo, so I lead with Harry, who after 2 swords dances took out the Mienfoo and Shinx.
Okay, a hit. That should kill. Yep. Easy peasy. Harry is a boss man. Harry knows what he's up to.
We then acquire the dojo uniform, and so does Avi, and it gets stolen by Slowpoke, of course. We take out the Slowpoke and the first trial is complete.
Harry, you didn't need to go that far, bud. It's not that deep. Yeah, I already did it. You were able to reclaim my uniform all by yourself?
Avery also passed, surprisingly. We now are able to receive either Squirtle or Bulbasaur, and I take Bulbasaur, then named him Neville, since May had a Venusaur in the anime.
Neville. Bulbasaur looks so pleased as Punch that you chose it. Remember that your new Pokemon will be able to Gigantamax once it has fully evolved.
The next trial is mushroom picking, and Mustard tells me exactly where to go. Nice. But before that, I wanted to get some better moves on my team.
Thank you. Alright, here are the move reminder. Remember a move. First of all, I've been doing some hunting off screen. Because as you can see, I have a Alolan Exeggutor named Willow, because of the Whomping Willow, and a female Alolan Marowak named Myrtle.
We then found the Max Mushrooms, but Aviary appeared and wanted to battle for the Max Mushrooms. He leaded with Slowpoke, but Harry handled it very easily, then proceeded to handle his Woobat and Kadabra.
And it kills. Ooh, really kills. Yeah. There was no way he was living that.
Returned to the dojo to find out Avery also completed the trial as well. But we learned that the final trial is to face one another in a final epic battle, and who wins shall receive the secret armor. So in preparation for this battle, I evolved Neville into a Venusaur.
Because it's a poison grass type against a psychic type person.
And Scabbers into a Raichu.
Hello, Raichu. Thunder Punch, yes. Thank you.
I was afraid of Avery since he only uses psychic types, which Harry and Venusaur are extremely weak against, and Comfey is weak to a Slowbro, so this could get very messy, very fast. He leads with Ponyta, and Psychic Terrain goes up. Harry withstands a boosted Psybeam, but a Throat Chop KOs the Ponyta. Scabbers then handles his Swoobat, and after a scary Psybeam, took out the Kadabra. But now came out the very bad, very annoying Slowbro.
This is the tricky part, okay? I need to heal up Harry to get a high horsepower of Dynamax. So I have to sacrifice Ron or Luna. I think I need to sacrifice Ron. I'm sorry, Ron, but he is the only Pokemon that can likely survive 2 turns. Wait, you used Max Mindstorm? I thought you were going to use Max Ooze. No, misclick, no! I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. God damn, you better not die, Ron. Ron. I can't believe I just did that. I'm such an idiot. These fast fingers. That sucks. Why did I do that? Misclick. Oh, I'm an idiot. I lost to a misclick. Ron, you deserved better.
Afterwards, we receive Kabu from Master Mustard.
It's a bear.
And are tasked to take it sightseeing. You know, gotta love the sights. So after that's done, we have a bit of a problem. See, the 2 towers are only allowed Kubfu to fight within, but I can't use Kubfu because none of Ash's friends, or Go, used it in the anime or the games. But I can either now give up now and stop the whole thing, or I can spend 3 hours grinding Kubfu up to level 70 and make this a one-time exception, and I can use Urshifu for the rest of the run. I choose the second option, because who wouldn't? But Kubfu is only level 10, so this is going to be a while before I enter the 2 towers. After 2.5 hours, I will never get back, I choose to go into the Tower of Water, because I like blue. And because I don't have a water type yet. Making it to the top of the tower, we are face to face with Mustard again. But he has a Kubfu of his own, and has a very scary Aerial Ace attack. I started with my own Aerial Ace, but that doesn't even get it down to yellow HP, and his aerial ace hits much harder than mine. I tried healing, but the other Kubfu would just get me down to yellow, so hoping for a crit
And hope
aerial
that
ace
kills.
again.
No, of course not. God damn it. Oh, Kubfu, I love you. Oh my god, thank you. Okay. I'm sweating.
Kubfu then learns the scroll and evolves into Urshifu, whom learned Surging Strikes. Very good. But now was the time that I learned that you have to complete the whole post-game to continue the DLC for the annoyingness. So, for the post-game, I got the OGs back from the previous video out of retirement and went to go handle the post-game. Now, would you like to learn how long it took me? Because I was dumbfounded on how long it took. Let's see. 1 hour and 42 minutes. This horrible post-game that revolves around the most hated characters in all of Pokemon took me 1 hour and 42 minutes. Ugh. The post-game of this game made me want to rip and destroy everything in my room. It made me hate it so much. And if you want to say that the post-game of Sword and Shield is good, and you're in the comments writing this very comment and saying the Sword and Shield post-game are the most majestic things in all of Pokemon, well, I would like to go down there and rip your throat out.
That was bad. I hated that a lot. I hated every single second of that and was like, get it over with. Get it over with. Get it over with. It's a weak. It's a very weak post-game. Hi Zacian. I mean Zamzenta. What are you doing? It's a very weak post-game. And now Hop's here.
Hop introduces himself to Mustard, then Mustard tells us that Urshifu can Gigantamax. Cool. But he forgot the secret ingredient. Of course he did. To do so, after trying to find the ingredient, we test a Lilligant's nectar and a Aplin's nectar, but we settle on a Vespiquin's honey. But first, we have to fight a Dynamax Vespiquin. After doing so, we obtained the max honey and returned to Mustard. Mustard then says that I have learned everything there is to learn at the dojo. Cool. And the last thing to do is to defeat him in one final gruesome battle. I got Urshifu to Gigantamax, teached Myrtle Flare Blitz and taught Urshifu Aura Sphere and grinded XP candy from Dynamax raids. The team was ready and all leveled up, and I switched to switch mode. It's a lot of switches. Look, I didn't like using set mode for this, and trying this battle, or even doing this battle in set mode, almost made me want to leave and never come back. Thinking about it. So, I changed it back to Switch. Because I didn't like using set mode, to be honest. So yeah, but now it was time to battle Master Mustard one final time. He leads with Mean Xiao, and I lead with Luna. The Mean Xiao used Fake Out, which is very annoying, then used Close Combat, lowering its defense, so one Dazzling Gleam KO'd it.
Yep.
Corviknight is next, so Scabbers came out and took it out with 2 Thunderbolts, but Komodo was next, and Scabbers got a paralysis off, but went down to clanging scales.
It doesn't matter. Ah.
I switched to Luna, who got rid of the Komodo with Dazzling Gleam, and Urshifu took out the Lichen Rock very easily. His next Pokemon was the demon of this whole run, Luxury. So I went into Myrtle, who's stomping tantrums, but does almost nothing to the dog because it intimidated. Now I am very much stuck against this Luxury, and I was getting very annoyed, but the best thing to do was to heal up Luna, sacrifice Myrtle, and take it out with Dazzling Gleam.
Come on, Luna. Yes! Oh, well done, Luna. Well done. He only has Urshifu left.
Now his last Pokemon, Urshifu, I switched into Snape and Gigantamaxed, and then he Gigantamaxed for the first turn. We both exchanged Max Knuckles.
How does that not do any?
Turn 2, I Max Knuckled, raising my attack again, and he Max Oozed. Then finally, on turn 3, 1 G-Max Rapid Flow finished the Urshifu, making that the final battle in the Isle of Armor.
Did it! He avenged Myrtle and Scabbers and beat the stupid bear and the stupid master.
And completing the first half of the DLC. Now, it was time to head south of the region to arrive at the Crown Tundra, but first I had to say goodbye to Scabbers and Myrtle.
The sad thing, Scabbers and Myrtle. They were with us for so long, but now they are gone. Sadly. Goodbye. So sad.
Leaving the station, I see a man and his daughter fighting over something for some reason. I got involved somehow, and the peony wants to fight. After defeating him, his daughter ran away. Model father. We then find out she went into a max lair, a sort of labyrinth full of Dynamax Pokemon. We fight all the Dynamax Pokemon in there until we get to the top of the labyrinth, and I figure something out which I am very excited for.
But is it Kyogre? No, it's Suicune. Wait. You want to know the craziest thing? I can use this. Oh my god.
I defeat and catch the Suicune, since Go somehow catches one in the anime, and name it McGonagall. Cool. Anyway, we find Peonia, that weird name, and return to Peony. I then catch an Aerodactyl I never use, and catch Calyrex with a Master Ball.
Okay, I've been busy, and you know what happens when I say I've been busy. I completed the Crown Tundra DLC. Well, it was literally catching all of the Reggies, apart from Regigigas, catching the birds, catching Calyrex. It wasn't very interesting, it was boring, and we are here. As you can see, I've been doing some max den later, whatever. But I got a call from Leon saying that he wants us to meet at Winden Stadium. So that's not Winden Stadium, that's whatever. It says here. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to go here.
We arrive at Winden Stadium, and all of the strongest trainers in the region are here.
I'm here, Hop is here.
Even Avery's here, surprisingly. Leon then explains that this is the Galarian Star Tournament, a tournament with all the strongest trainers in the land battle in double battles.
It is, well, it's not double battles, it's like paired battles. Alright, Hop, it's you and me. So we got Avery and Bede, of course they're together. Me and Hop, Milo and Nessa, Melanie and Alistair, Piers and Marnie, Leon and Raihan. You put the two strongest together. Peony is here with Kabu? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've got all legit. Who's Mystery and Mystery? So, who are we up against first? I'm guessing Milo and Nessa. So, I shouldn't really lead with Snape. I should lead with Lupin. Or even Neville. Yeah, we should probably lead with Neville, because he is Gigantamaxed. Anyway.
The first battle starts and Nessa leads with Glycopod and Milo leads with Ludicolo, whilst Hop has his double. I first Gigantamax Venusaur, Max oozed the Ludicolo, getting it into the red. Glycopod Swords Danced, which I was very scared of, but Hop took out the Ludicolo, while I G-Max Vine Lashed the Glycopod and one-shotted it. Toxapex and Cherrim go down very easily, and now it was time for G-Max Appleton and G-Max Dreadnought. Milo decides to Gigantamax, and I one-turn Solar Beam the Dreadnought, since Cherrim conveniently put up the sun a few turns ago. Double finally goes down, and then Zacian comes out. This 10-year-old is allowed a dog? Legendary dog? Okay. Anyway, Zacian then took out the Appleton with Behemoth Blade. Round 1 was done. Very good. I like that. And I was fooled into a little bit of, oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. Did not go to plan next battle. Tell you that.
Piers and Marnie, no, god, they got knocked out. I wish we got to know who Mystery and Mystery is. Obviously, Leon and Raihan are gonna beat Peony and Kabu. But who's Mystery and Mystery? Alright. Ice and Ghost.
Anyway, next was Melanie and Alistair, who leads with Dusknoir and Mr. Rhyme, while we lead with Snape and Double. But before Snape could even move his toe or do anything, move his body or something, Mr. Rhyme gets a critical, super effective freeze dry, knocking Snape out instantly. So that's 3 hours of grinding I'll never get back. Thank you, Mr. Rhyme. I then bring in Harry for damage control, and a throat chop gets Mr. Rhyme into yellow HP, and Double then KO'd Mr. Rhyme. Melanie sends out Darmanitan, and a throat chop does a good chunk to the Dust Noir. Double then double edges the Darmanitan down to yellow HP, which is the most baddest thing that could ever happen to me, because Galarian Darmanitan's ability is Zen mode, and it becomes an Ice Fire type, and one Flare Blitz destroys Harry, burning him into an ashtray. He's gone. He was like thrown into the sun, gone. Well, the snowman lives on 1 HP. Story of my life. Dubwool also goes down, so I bring out Suicune. Well, Hop brings out Zacian. Zacian takes out the Dust Noir, finally, but as one little parting shot from the stupid snowman, the Darmanitan flare blitzes and took out Zacian with one hit. Why? Their next Pokemon are Lapras and Cursula, and Hop Gigantamaxes Rillaboom. I didn't even know he could do that. I try Extrasensory the Lapras, but it does literally nothing. But Max Darkness from Rillaboom kills Cursula, so that's something. Alistair then sends out Gengar, and Melanie Gigantamaxes. And I get Gengar down to the yellow HP, but Rillaboom goes down to Gengar. It's just me and myself in the rest of this battle. Now Lapras G-Max Resonance, doing like nothing to McGonagall, and Gengar goes down to an Extrasensory. Then this happens.
It has Max Lightning? How? What are these moves? Okay, Electric Terrain is up. I'm switching to Lupin. Electric Terrain is up. Lupin is... Max Lightning, that's not going to do anything to him. Alright, it doesn't even do half. And then Lapras is down. And then I attack first, because Lupin is faster. Thunder Cage it. Yeah, that's dead. Man, that Lapras. Damage control, damage control. We have 4 Pokemon going into Leon and Raihan. That's awful.
Now was the final battle. It's 4 Pokemon against the former champion and strongest gym leader in the land. This is the end.
We just need a little bit of luck. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. That's what I thought. Okay, I have Dynamax. Is it worth it Dynamaxing the now? Maybe. Probably. Actually, probably not. Just do that to the Flygon. I know it's a ground type. Sandstorm. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. That's annoying. I would have preferred for Sun, but no. Nah, not even half. I don't like that. Okay, Cotton Guard. This thing has Flamethrower for sure. I'm scared. Okay. Hop Send out Zacian right now. Aegislash is at half. Zacian's Intrepid Sword. Okay. Oh, it used right, it used that. Got it. I wasn't going for you, Leon. Anyway, you don't need to do that. King Shield. I wasn't aiming for you, Leon. I was aiming for Flygon. So, good thing I didn't do that. Okay. Good. Yes. Alright. Okay. Okay. We're doing this. We're doing it. We're doing it. Paul, I need you to take out that Aegislash. I'm focusing on Raihan. Focus on the Aegislash, Hawk. Please. For the love of Angel Delights. Okay, so I just need to Sludge Bomb this. Yeah. Oh, Hawk, 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 Hawk. That's not good, Hawk. Hydro Pump. I'm Shadow Ball. Uh-oh. Actually, no. Love that. Yeah, for sure. Sandstorm. Okay, I'm in a pickle. So basically, I can either heal. I'm going to heal. Yeah. Hop can take care of the thing. No, that's 120, 100 that. Just full restore it. As long as Goodra doesn't flamethrower or something, Neville is fine. And Hop is gonna King Shield. Hop, you better have not have attacked that Aegislash. Hop! Sludge Bomb. That's not gonna do anything. He's already a poison type. Okay, so... No, I didn't mean to press that. Sludge Bomb it. It's the only thing I can do in terms. Hop, get your head in this game, man. Luna is level 80. Oh, whoops. Blizzard. Who wants to learn Blizzard? McGonagall. Oh. Get rid of Calm Mind. I need that right now. Because, yeah. McGonagall, you're good. Sludge Bomb. Poison? Yes! Alright. So that's that poisoned. Sludge Bomb me again. Even though it is a poison grass type. I am scared of Leon's Dragapult. Because that thing probably has flamethrower. And I need Neville to withstand it as long as he can. Oh, so I can probably... I'm gonna Sludge Bomb the Goodra. I don't care. Yeah, okay. That's... Oh, he didn't use it on me. He used it on Zacian. And Zacian Sword Dancing. Hop, it's faster. That's not great for Hop. So all that's left is Charizard, Dragapult, and Duraludon. Steel and Dragon type. But I do have McGonagall. I'm not Dynamaxing yet. It has to do another turn though. But that thing is definitely... Oh, I don't know what to do. I can either switch to Luna, but it, like, that thing's gonna flamethrower anyway. Oh god, I might heal. Yeah. I'm gonna energy root. Because that thing is definitely frame-throwing me. That's a matter of fact, yeah. It hit Zacian again. Well, Zacian's dead, but well, Rillaboom is next, and that thing has Flamethrower. Dragon Claw. Ooh. Okay, I'm alright. Hop, don't do anything stupid. Please, for the love of God, don't do anything stupid. Oh God. Oh, we're in for it now. And we haven't even got Charizard yet, and Dragapult's on full HP. Ugh. Alright, who's faster? I think. Hop, you idiot! What are you doing? Hop, you are... Oh my god, this guy. Why did he do that? Draco Meteor? Why would you use that? Okay, Neville is finally dead. I'm going to switch to... Next. Oh, please live, Rillaboom. Alright, he's alright. He's good. He's fine. Hop, I need you to do something. Attack. Max Quake. Hop, what are you doing? Why not the Dragapult, Hop? Alright, Ghost and Dragon type has Flamethrower. If I send out Luna, she's dead. And that's a... I have to send in McGonagall. I just have to do it. I don't care if Duraludon might send in something else or anything, but I have to Blizzard. I have to do it. Draco Meteor, please live it. McGonagall, please. Alright, she's fine. She's alright. McGonagall, you're faster than that thing, so you should get this off. Ah, it's half. Oh, Duraludon's frozen. Okay, that's big. That's good. Max Darkness. Use it on a Dragapult. Yes! We got this. We got it. We got it. We got it. We're good. We're good. We're so good. We're doing it. We're good. What is happening? I'm getting too excited about this. McGonagall... Oh, crap. Charizard is next. So, he can't Dynamax on his turn because Duraludon needs to die, but Duraludon is frozen solid. So I just Liquidation it. Right? Solar Beam, it's... Okay, that's gonna take a turn. Liquidation. No. What do I do? One Solar Beam and McGonagall is dead. Okay, I need to switch to Lupin because that's a dead Duraludon. And then Leon's just gonna Dynamax next turn. And I just switch to Lupin? Alright. Okay, that's Hop's over. It's gonna Solar Beam this turn. I need to switch to Lupin. Or I switch... No, that wouldn't work. I need to switch to Lupin. Magnet Rise, then do it. Because that thing definitely has Max Quake. Here's the Solar Beam. On me. Alright, Lupin's fine. I don't think I can wait for Magnet Rise, sadly. And I think I have Dynamax, but no I don't, because Hop used it. Please hit. Please hit, come on. Damn it! Oh, that thing is so fast! Oh, it's so fast. I can't. Hop's doing good damage, but that Charizard is so fast. I thought he was flare blitzing the gorilla, but he was flare blitzing me. I'm down to 2 Pokemon. If I send out Luna, Luna's not faster, and that has a flying type move. So I just send out McGonagall in Liquidation. And hope he falls into Solar Beam again. I hope. Oh, McGonagall's just faster. Yes, we did it. Yes. I am good at this game. Whew, that was scary at one point. Luna made it. Luna made it to the last bit. I never used Luna once.
Well, I made it. I have proved that it is possible to complete the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra DLC using only Ash's friend's Pokemon. He's done it again! But this is a fun challenge. Sometimes it was fun, sometimes awful, sometimes depressing. But at least I made it to the very end. What a journey and what an experience.
Cool. Cool outfit. It's good. This is my champion outfit. This is where I go and say that, yeah, I'm the champion. Cool. Bye. See you in the next episode, I guess. Or video. Or whatever is next in this crazy world we live in. This was fun. But yeah. See you in the next one. Whenever that will be.